Hello, everyone. This is Greg, Southeast Asia Experience Vlog. That is not the official title. I'm not actually tired this time, even though that was originally the goal, was to do these in complete fatigue. But I am kind of exhausted. I just did a 3-hour bus ride with Jason, who is actually here this time.
Howdy, folks.
He's actually taking care of some important business pertaining to tomorrow. And we are in a very sweet hotel. Now, even though this hotel looks like a modern hotel with beds and everything, leather seats and stools that you can prop your feet on, and tea and TV and AC and all that. This was definitely a huge space of culture shock as soon as we arrived. We took the bus up from Singapore to through the border, Johor, and it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. There were no questions asked. There wasn't. It kind of went with the flow. There wasn't any way to go wrong. There were lots and lots of people. The bus that we took through 5 stars was filled with 6 out of the potential 30, so it was very empty. We met a wonderful man, Malaysian man, who lives in Taiwan, in Taipei, and he really kind of actually took care of us. It was really, really awesome, really kind. His name's Brian. He's a web designer. He's visiting for the holidays, his family, which is in Kluang, of all places. Now, this isn't, according to him, a big town, though it kind of seems big, but I guess everything is scaled up in terms of population and quantity when you're in Asia. And it does have definitely a certain sense of density. The storefronts that we passed were extremely dense, stacked on top of each other in terms of the signs. Lots and lots of signs, a very light smattering of English, while everything else is in either Malay or Chinese, or there are a couple other languages too. And I don't know, English, we had a very difficult time. If it wasn't for Brian helping us get a cab, we would have seen the cab, but it would have been a lot harder to kind of figure everything else out. Now, another thing that I made the mistake of doing was not writing down the hotel address, and from here on out, addresses will be handwritten in full along with the name, because apparently to not do that is a big mistake, because often people don't know where things are. So there we go. That's a good thing. When we get to Cambodia, though, in a place where addresses are not definite, that'll be interesting. So we'll need landmarks as well. We're staying at the Rail Cafe, if you want to keep track of us. Or the hotel is actually the term, and the cafe is below. We get tons of free things. Free food, free Wi-Fi, free TV, free tea, beds, etc., etc. And we're going to try to get a little inebriated tonight, because the next few nights will be, or 2 nights will be in the rainforest, if all goes well. Jason is actually working on that right now. Our guide didn't answer his phone. So, in fact, he might actually be in the process of leaving the rainforest as we speak. So we'll see all about that. Do we have a backup plan if that doesn't work out? Well, no, we don't. So, that's something that we'll just figure out on our own. This guy was on TripAdvisor and written about on blogs. His name's Lamb. What's the name of the company?
Off the couch.
Off the Couch, letter D. You can check him out too, and if you never hear from us again, you can go there. The Internet Archive in the United States will at least have a snapshot of the website to send to local authorities, even if he kidnaps us and leaves no trace of the existence of this company. I actually kind of like the grainy way that this video looks right now. As you can see, I'm all in one piece. My legs are fine. Singapore treated us really well. I'm expecting Malaysia to as well. A little bit more dangerous here in terms of thievery, but we're not going to really be I don't know. We're not going to be putting ourselves in any risky situations, I don't think. So yeah. Anyway, this is going on and on and on. If you're still watching, congratulations. I must be at least slightly interesting. And more later, I'm realizing too that there's not really a lot of not having a computer makes it hard to blog, and not having Wi-Fi consistently makes it hard to do these, which is probably for the better, as Jason told me to get away from the computer a little more and become more private with my expressions. I think that's pretty reasonable. Anyway, I will try to